Top 10 Gambling Myths. 1. The heater, aka playing streaks. The problem with this is that, although there are streaks in short-term results when gambling, you cannot use the past to determine the future. A heater is only visible in hindsight. A card counter isn't looking at past wins and losses, independent events, but is keeping account of the types of cards that have been dealt, because that information has a direct impact on what cards remain to be dealt dependent events. Once all players have completed their card replacements, they arrange 13 cards into 3 separate hands, the top 3 cards, middle 5, and bottom 5. In order to be a successful blackjack player, you have to realize that this is all nonsense. The cards are shuffled and everything is completely random. Disciplined. Poker is an interesting game in that there isn't one perfect style. Some great poker players are aggressive, other great poker players are conservative. Some play tight few hands, or loose lots of hands. Since poker is based on outplaying the competition, you're trying to find a way to extract more value out of the competition than they extract out of you. The future of mobile gambling. The future of mobile gambling is bright, there's no doubt about that. While the adoption of mobile is naturally favoring mobile gambling, technology is also playing a crucial role. It offers players a better gambling experience, from the games and usability to banking options. 1. Texas Hold'em. The most popular poker game in the world, learning Texas Hold'em is a must for any budding player. Single deck versus multi-deck, all else being equal, the house edge on blackjack gets higher for every deck you add to the game. As a rule of thumb, a 6-deck game will have a higher house edge than a 2-deck game if all other conditions are equal. The problem is all the other conditions are rarely equal. Oftentimes a single deck game will not allow doubling after splitting or re-splitting aces and will have 6 to 5 blackjacks, whereas an 8-deck game in the same casino might allow DOS, RSA, and have 2 blackjacks and end up with a lower house edge. There are many trade-offs when it comes to the rules and number of decks. Unfortunately, or fortunately if you're a card counter, there's no source outside of math that's on your side. And playing streaks has nothing to do with math. Betting more when you are due. The flip side to betting more when you're on a heater is to bet more when you are due. But again, this is using past independent events to try to predict the future. And the dice, cards, slot machine, and roulette table have no memory.